Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose's back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. He's got the Lakers and the Wolves playing in the background. We're here to talk about this weekend, because this weekend is Saturday night's main event. It's not a pay-per-view. In a sense, it's not really big show, I guess, in this way. So there really isn't much to talk about. But we're here to only talk about one match. And in my mind, it's the most important match on the card. As we got CM Punk versus Jey Uso for the vacated World Heavyweight title. Now, to me, this is a very important match for a lot of reasons. Number one, once this match ends, questions will be asked. You know, if Jey Uso wins, what's next for CM Punk? If CM Punk wins, what's next for Jey Uso? Even though Jey Uso got a little bit of a developing story going on, you still got to ask that question, what's next? That's number one. Number two, this is actually very important because it actually will tell you how WrestleMania will look, you know? Now, this will be on the first day of November. It'll be on November 1st, in 3 days. But still a great question. What's going to happen at WrestleMania? Now that it looked like, at first, it looked like it was going to be CM Punk versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. I think that was the end goal. The match that we were supposed to have last year, it looks like, okay, 2026 looks like we're going to have the match that we needed. Or we needed and we wanted. With Rollins going down with injury, and you don't even know how long it's even going to be for him being hurt, now it's like, okay, how does WrestleMania look now? This match is important because I think it also depends on who's the World Heavyweight Champion. Because to me, if CM Punk wins this world title, I can see him carrying it to Mania. With Jey Uso, I don't know. But it also depends on how the Rumble goes, you know? Now, I know we're talking kind of far in the future here. Like, we're talking January, which is not for another month and a half. And then we're talking April, which is in the next 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of have to, you can't really think that far ahead. I mean, I'm trying not to think that far ahead, but this is why this match is important, because you got to figure out who's going to be the champion at that point. Now, in honesty, I do have CM Punk winning because I feel like Jey Uso is headed down a path where if he loses, then I think he completely snaps and loses his mind. But I've been saying this for a minute. I feel like Jey turning heel would be a bad move. But I say it'd be a bad move because of the fact that when you want to talk about merch sales and who's pushing the most merch here, Jey Uso's in the top 5. Jey Uso's pushing merch. On top of that, he still gets one of the biggest reactions every week. You know what I'm saying? Like, on Monday night, you hear some of the biggest reactions come from Jey Uso. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, does WWE want to run that risk of losing that? You know what I'm saying? Now, at the point in time, Jey don't have no momentum either. That's the other thing. Jey Uso really don't got any momentum. I mean, the only momentum he got is winning the Battle Royal. And even before then, he don't have anything now. You know what I'm saying? What was the last 2 pay-per-views? It was It was Crown Jewel. And then before then, it was WrestlePalooza. He was on WrestlePalooza. They lost that tag team match. And then at Crown Jewel, he didn't have a match, but he was kind of involved in another match, Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed. And they pretty much in a way cost Roman Reigns him and Jimmy cost Roman Reigns the match at Crown Jewel. So at this point in time, Jay doesn't really have that much momentum. Not even walking into this show either, he doesn't have much momentum. So I really got Punk winning this match, honestly. I mean, if I'm being frank, I don't see Jay winning. But with Jay losing, again, he can just fly off the handle, go off on his brother. And then, from there, it's going to be just real interesting how his road will look. Now, with Punk winning the title and him holding it for as long as he will, I don't know how long he will. Scott figure out, okay, he'll be World Heavyweight Champion heading into Survivor Series. What is he doing at Survivor Series? Based on some of the rumors, it looked like he was going to be in a War Games match. I think him and Jay were both going to be in that War Games match. So I don't know how the War Games match will look, but I'm sure this match will give us, it should give us more of an outlook on how things go, but I guess it all depends. I don't know. Everything's just speculation right now. As you can tell, I don't read the blogs. I don't read internet. I try not to because it's like it's like reading something before watching it. You know what I'm saying? That's not the way to go. Like, I'm not about to sit here and, to me, being on the internet is like reading on the internet and just reading what could happen and possibly happen. It's like getting your hands on a movie script or reading something online about a movie and it's telling you word for word, line for line, what's going to happen. And then you tell yourself, oh, well, I can't wait to watch this now. And then when you watch it, everything just happens. And you're just predicting everything that's about to happen because you already know what happens because you already saw what's going to happen. How is that fun? You know what I'm saying? How is that fun? You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. That's weird. That's weird. But yeah, I got CM Punk becoming World Heavyweight Champion. The only way Jey Uso wins this match is if something happens. Which means there has to be some type of interference. Which I also believe Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed make an appearance in this match. Because they kind of been highlighting that they're gonna interfere in some fashion. So with that being said, I have no doubt that I'm gonna see those two during this match. And maybe that's the way Jey Uso wins. He probably takes advantage because it looks like Jay's going to do whatever he got to do to win. Hell, Punk said it on Monday. He was telling Jay, how far are you willing to go? How far are you willing to go to become champion? What are you going to do? What's your limit? I think we're about to paint a real picture of how that's going to go. But, again, it is a toss-up match because I think this match can go either way. But I do feel more strongly in CM Punk becoming the World Heavyweight Champion. So let's see how Saturday goes. That's the only match I care for. Every other match, even though people are complaining, I got Cody Rhodes retaining because I don't see Drew winning it. Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill is a toss-up. I don't know how that match is going to go. Because now you just turned Jade Cargill heel. She's now heel. Now it's like, you don't know how that's going to go. I mean, I have Tiffany winning, but then it's like, damn, you just turned Jade heel. Like, I don't know now. You know what I'm saying? But if anything happens there, we'll talk about it. If anything happens in the WWE title match, we'll talk about it. Also got a triple threat match for the Intercontinental title. Dom defending against Penta, Cero Miedo, and Rusev. I got Dom retaining in that one. I don't really see Dom losing. So yeah, just Saturday's main event is going to be interesting. That's all I can say. It's going to be interesting. And that's as far as I'm going. But, you know, until then, it's been Roseanne, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love support. As always, see y'all Saturday night. You already know what it is. So until next time, peace, love, 100. You heard?